Yes, ladies and gentlemen, back again, King and I Life podcast. We are talking about body counts. Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, we got to ask the question: do body counts matter to you? Do they really matter?
Yes, sir.
We're gonna jump back into it because son, so let's say it all matters.
But
Oh
the thing that I was
man.
saying was, um, this gentleman, because of the space he was in, he was able to find, that special someone and spend pretty much their whole lives together
Hmm.
from that era. Now we're basing off of my era or this era, mainly this era. If I was single, anything over 12 compared to one, I don't think that's asking for a lot.
But if you're looking at now,
Mm-hmm.
you're not very likely to find a woman with less than 12 bodies.
You
Now,
can.
you're, bruh,
You're saying
yes,
that there's there's
yes,
there's no way in hell you're gonna find a woman with less than
that's not what I'm
12 bodies.
saying. I didn't say no way in hell. I said you're least likely. We are damn near 50. And I don't, and I know a lot of women. I don't know too many women that have less than 12 bodies, period. And I'm talking about women from a full spectrum, hot asses, well mannered women, church women, whatever the case may be. You're you're not. It's very hard to find a woman with less than 12 bodies. And let's look at it like this: most women with 2 to 3 children have at least 12 bodies. Period. And I'm not even looking at no stats because a woman at our age that has 2 to 3 children, she's had sex in high school, she's had sex in college, she's had sex after college, military, or whatever she's been doing. So at damn from the age of, I'm just going to say, uh 38 to 52, most of them got more than 12 bodies.
I'm agreeing with you.
So my thing is, you're not likely to find a woman with less than 12 bodies unless you really go on a Raiders of the Lost Ark search. And all that searching is going to be tiring because it's like, damn, she got 12 bodies. Damn, she got 13. Damn, she got 11.5. Damn, she dated 7 and screwed 3, but I don't know because she said she didn't do nothing, but because of what I've been through, I don't trust her. So it's like that's crazy.
Again, I'm not saying any female who has more than 12 bodies I wouldn't associate with or kick it with or have fun with or
I'm not
even
saying that either. You
date
just
in the
not gonna
short
be in a
term.
relationship with them.
But I'm not going to be in a relationship with you. I'm
That's
just
all
not.
we saying. We not
And
saying that you're not gonna associate
maybe
with
I
them.
am looking for a unicorn. Let's say I am looking for a unicorn.
You believe in fairy tales.
Let's say the unicorn don't exist. So what do that tell you? That means at this stage in my life, I would never ever be in another serious relationship.
But you're gonna stack bodies.
You goddamn right I'm gonna stack bodies.
Why is that okay?
We're talking about my personal preference as
I
far as a long
understand.
term relationship.
No, I understand that part. Now, you can't find that unicorn. So
Nope.
since you can't find that unicorn, you're
I'm
just going to go
stacking
stack bodies.
I'm
Why
stacking
is that
Michael's
okay?
song down.
Why is that
Why
okay?
is it not okay?
Because you're judging women on the amount of bodies that they had.
Yeah,
Now,
they can
while you're
judge me, but I
no, no,
can't
no,
judge
no,
them.
no. See, you're looking at a tit for tat situation, and you're throwing the worst case scenario in there. So while you're stacking bodies,
Mm-hmm.
nothing wrong with it.
Nope.
A woman comes along and says, I want to be with you. You're saying, nope, I'm stacking bodies. And she says, well, why can't you stop stacking bodies and be serious? Oh, because I'm just stacking bodies. So the next thing that comes out her mouth is, so you have a problem being faithful, you have a problem being loyal, you have a problem with commitment. Why? Oh, because I can't find a woman that has less than 12 bodies. But you got 35 and counting. And she says, why is it okay for you to have so many bodies and I'm trying to come into your life and make an honest man out of you, but because I got 13, I'm not good enough for you?
But again, you're coming into my world. You're
Exactly.
trying to come into my life. So if you're coming into my life, you got to play by my rules. I'm not coming into your life or asking to come into your life.
She got
If
to
I was
play by
asking to
your
come into
rules.
your life, then yes, I could play by your rules.
Oh, Lord.
But honestly, at this age, if I were single, I wouldn't be looking to get married any goddamn way.
I totally agree with you on that. I
Like
wouldn't
that
be.
would make no sense for me.
You never know. You never know. But I can agree with you at this point. Marriage again would be kind of low on the list of priorities. But that should not stop you from being with a woman who wants to be with you, who says, I don't care if you have 35 bodies, I can take you seriously. But you going to push her away because she got more than 12 bodies and you got 35 bodies.
Exactly.
Wow.
Yep. Sure is.
Wow is all I can offer to that as a response. That is, that's wild. That is wild.
It is. It
That's
really
wild.
is.
I
But
swear,
we're again,
some
it's
women
a
have
it's a
did you dirty.
it's a two-way street. So
No, it's a
if a
one-way street
female
with you.
uh wasn't willing to accept me because of how many bodies I got, I couldn't be mad at her for that. I couldn't be. So it's kind of like, so why can you be mad at me because I don't want to accept your body count?
It's not about that. I think you're looking at worst case scenario from your past experiences. And it's like, here's the thing. If a woman can accept your body count, why can't you accept hers? Because you're saying, you're literally saying, if you can't accept my body count, tough luck. But if she can accept yours, why can't you accept hers?
Simply because, again, if I was single, you're asking me to step into my world, meaning I have to change up my whole program of being single to be in a relationship with you. And 9 times out of 10, this female is gonna only want me to be with her. So my standard is, if you have anything over 12 bodies in this day and age, I cannot accept that. We can be friends, we can kick it, we can have fun, we can do anything and everything above that.
Hmm.
Meaning a serious relationship, I cannot do that with you.
So, what happens when you get tired of stacking bodies and you want to settle down with a woman? And by this time, let's just say your body count went to 50 and you really want to settle down, not necessarily get married, but you want to settle down with one woman. And you encounter 30 to 40 women. and y'all had the conversation, and their body count is ranging from 2 to 10, well within your standards.
Mm-hmm.
And they ask you, well, how many bodies is too many for you to be in a serious relationship? And you say 12. And they all ask this question. And
All right.
again, their body counts range from 2 to 10. And they say, okay, well, what's your body count? Oh, shit, my body count only around 45, 50. And all of these women be like, nah. Now, you seriously are tired of stacking bodies and you want to chill with one woman until the sun go down forever. Not married, but you just want to chill with one woman. And every woman that you come up to turn you down because they say, hmm, you're saying 12 bodies is too many for you, but I'm supposed every woman on the planet that you come in contact is supposed to be okay with your 40 to 50 bodies.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying if she's not okay with it, I'm okay with it.
No, no, no.
Yes.
What I'm saying to you is, you've got your body count. You lived it up. You got your 40, 50 bodies. And every woman that you have come in contact with when you stop laying bodies, body count is between 2 to 10, meaning they meet your requirements.
Right.
And they say, all right, cool. I meet your requirements. I'm a winner. Then they ask you your body count. Oh, 45, 50. They say, well, damn, why are your requirements so low? But what you have done in your life is the polar opposite to what you're expecting of a woman. The first thing that they're going to say is, you're stubborn for one, you're unreasonable, and you're unfair because you're going to hold women way up here when your actions and your thought process is way down here. How can you go into something with that type of imbalance, hold somebody to a higher standard than what you are?
Because it's my choice, personal preference.
Wow.
And at this age, there would be no way in hell I would be even thinking about settling down with one woman. Where's the fun in that? If
Then
I were single.
if you were single while you're married, it doesn't make a difference. Settling down with one woman is settling down with one woman. It doesn't matter how old you are, what your relationship status is now, what it's going to be in 6 months to 5 years. Settling down with one person is always going to be settling down with one person. It don't matter if you met your high school sweetheart. Settling down with one person is settling down with one person. And you were talking about the older gentleman that y'all were working with. You said it made you feel small, and you pretty much admired the fact that he had this one woman from high school until she died.
Right.
What the hell is the fun in that?
The reason I admired him was because he found love right off damn near the rip. So
What
he
fun
found
is that?
somebody that he could have fun with until, she deceased.
But what fun is that?
My experience, he enjoyed his life with her.
Uh,
So where I'm at now, when I got married, I wish I could have found my wife back when I was in high school because it would have spared me all of the pain and suffering I went through trying to find her. Meaning all those other previous relationships, the ones that didn't work out and the ones where, again, I'm scarred,
mm-hmm.
I would have been, I would have saved or skipped all of that. That phase of my life, I never would have had to experience all of that.
Mm.
Because in high school, I met my high school sweetheart and it lasted until the time she passed away. So all that emotional scarring and trauma and drama and everything that came along with, you know, not finding someone at that frame in my life, it occurred.
Mm.
You get what I'm saying? It's kind of like because he did meet his high school sweetheart, he never had to go through all the BS I had to go through, meaning relationship after relationship or learning experience after learning experience. Because he found love in high school.
So
He had
my
one experience where I've had many experiences.
okay, so my direct question to that would be, where do you think he learned that from?
Okay, what do you mean by I learned that from?
Okay, so he found his high school sweetheart and he stuck with her, that one woman, until she died. Whereas you and I
Right,
have had multiple women in high school. We probably found someone that we considered a high school sweetheart, but it didn't work.
right.
We went through heartache after heartache. We've given heartache after heartache. And 40, 50, well, 5, 10 women later, I got married. You got married, got divorced. 5, 10 women later, I got married again. You got married again. I got divorced. 5, 10 women later, I got married again. I got divorced. So, where did he learn to find that one woman and stick with her? Whereas we didn't learn that and we had multiple learning experiences. Because that speaks volumes to where he learned, where they learned to find each other and stick it out. Apparently, you and I either didn't get taught that or we said the hell with that lesson. So,
I mean, again, this was a gentleman that grew up back in the, I'm assuming the 50s and 60s.
okay.
You know what I'm
Wait,
saying? So again, it's completely and totally different time. You know, women were more traditional back then, and so were men. You know, meaning men went out and they worked and they provided for their families, and you know, traditionally a woman would stay home and raise the family.
and a lot of the men had families elsewhere that nobody knew about until they died.
That's true, but for this particular situation, you could say he hit the lottery while in damn high school
And you and
because
I said we either didn't get that lesson or we said the hell with that lesson.
I would agree with that, but at the same time, I think when we were looking for something serious, I don't know if you were looking for something serious back then, but I was looking for a special someone even in high school, and I did not find what I was looking for. So throughout the course of my life, I was looking for that again, that one special thing, what people call love. Um, and I only found it after meeting my second wife. So,
And
you know, I had
she
to go through.
accepted your body count and took a chance that you would be loyal. Whereas if it was flipped around, you'd have been like, nah, I can't mess with you. You got your body count too high.
Right.
And you don't see anything wrong with that.
Like I said, I know that this, most people say, yes, that's effed up. Yes, that's messed up. You wrong. But my personal preference, my life, my space.
I
If
get it.
I'm inviting a woman to come into my space, there are going to be certain standards that I'm looking for.
I get it.
So if she can't pass or meet those personal standards, then it just is what it is. There's that don't mean she's a bad person. That don't mean I hate her or, anything along that line. That just means what
You're
I'm
only there
looking
for a
for,
good
you
time, not a
don't
long time.
possess.
You're only there for a good time, not a long time.
Exactly.
I get it. I get it. I
And
mean,
and again, if the situation was flipped and she was like, your body count's too high, I couldn't be mad at her for having, her own personal standard or preference. I couldn't.
I mean, I'm not knocking you or doubting, but my whole position on it is this. Body count shouldn't matter because at this day and age, it's like that's a small thing to a giant. Like 12 bodies in your entire life at the age of damn near 50, to me that's nothing. Now, if I'm going to be realistic and totally honest, um and unrealistic, I would say a woman with 60 bodies is too many. But that would be being unrealistic to me. For me, I couldn't judge a woman on that because hell, there were years when I've had like 30 bodies in 1 year, 30 bodies or more in 1 year. So it's like, for me, I can't judge a woman on her body count when I know that in 1 year I've had 30 bodies. For me, that would be unrealistic. It would be overly judgmental and hypocritical of me to be like, nah, you got 12 bodies, knowing damn well I can knock 12 bodies down in 3 months. So from that's where I'm coming from, because it's like, if a woman knows that I've had that many bodies, and let's just say a woman knows I've had 30 bodies in a year, and she still comes to me and gives me a chance to be with her, she steps into my world and welcomes me into her world because it's a give and take. I can't be like, nah, chick, you got too many bodies. When she's like, oh, this joker got some bodies, but he's nice, he's kind, he's loving, he's this, he's that. I'm going to give it a chance. So, I mean, that's where I'm at with it. Body count don't matter. Like, if a chick had 30 bodies and she's 48 years old, same age as me, okay, you had that many bodies. That was then. Where you at now? What we doing now? What are you showing me now? If you showing me loyalty now, what you did before don't matter to me. It's irrelevant because you're showing me who you are at this moment. Now, all the heartache and BS and nonsense that I've been through, and I've been through some nonsense. If I held on to that so tightly, that's on me. Just like you say, it's on you. And maybe you need to work through it, maybe you don't, but it is what it is. You have your position and that's it. Cool. Man, I've been the side piece to the side piece. I've um I've had chicks uh flaunt dudes in my face. I've had dudes get up out the bed with me and go hop in the bed with another dude. I, bruh.
Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Back up, back up. Did you say you had a dude? You meant to say you had a female jump out of the bed with you and go
Yeah.
hop in the bed. Okay.
Yeah. Right. I had a female jump out the bed with me, go hop in the bed with another dude.
Just making sure we got
clarity
there.
Yeah, we ain't doing no funny stuff.
Clear.
But my whole point is, I've been through it. I've had my heart broke. I've had my heart shredded. Look, bruh, it back in what, 90, I want to say 95, 96. I hopped in the car with my mother, go up to New York, forgot something, came back, and the chick was chilling with her ex. And I'm like, yo, yo, really? And it's like, yo, So I've been through a whole bunch of things. So
Right.
for me to look at a woman with a body count in her past and say, nah, you got a body count, you can't be loyal, for me, that would be hypocritical because I've done things. Yeah. Had it done to me and I've done it. And it's like for me, I gotta I gotta push that nonsense that I've experienced and what I harbor in my brain to the side because if I did, I would not have had the good experience that I've had with women.
And I get that. And that's cool. And again, I agree that I'm being hypocritical. I agree that I'm being biased. I agree to all those things that someone could call or say I'm being right now.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with you all. But that's just my stance. That's where I've come from. That's where I stand now based off of my life experiences.
Right.
And again, please, 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 for our listeners, I am not judging a female for being out there in the streets like that. I'm all for it. Do your thing. Just protect yourself. But again, for a long-term relationship with me, my requirements are 12 and under.
Mm.
And again, someone could say you're looking for a unicorn, and that's fine. Maybe I am, or would be if I was single. But again, that's my personal preference. So why am I wrong for having a personal preference? In my opinion, I'm not wrong. Just like she's not wrong for having her own personal preference. If she says, hey, your body count is way too high, or, I can't deal with that, I cannot be mad with her. I cannot get upset. Only thing I can do is accept that she was willing to be honest with me enough to say, I can't accept your body count. And I'll be like, I appreciate the honesty. Thank you. But again, we're talking about a serious relationship leading to marriage for me.
Mm. Ladies and gentlemen, we talking about body counts. We're going to be back one more again to wrap this thing up. It's your man, Soul Touch of the Poet, my brother in his joint.
Son Soul Lex.
Boy, oh boy, this is going to be a good one. I look forward to the commentary, the feedback on this one, because it's going to be interesting. Interesting. But we'll be back. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It is the King and I Life podcast hosted by myself, Soul Touch of the Poet, and my brother, Son Soul X in his joint. Check it out. Hit us up, www.kingandilife.com for all our podcast info. Subscribe to whatever podcast platform that you choose. Also, hit us up, KINGANDEYE369@gmail.com. Email us your suggestions, your feedback, and all that good stuff. Tune in to us live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter, Wednesdays, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And make sure you like, subscribe, and share, because we are all over all those social media platforms. Stay tuned for the good stuff. Yeah, we out.